Book 138. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the ant and the three brothers. That's right, the ant and the three brothers. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, in a land somewhere south of Mount Kilimanjaro, a great famine overtook the land. The mother of three sons did all that she could to feed her children, but eventually they ran out of rations. Knowing that they would die if they did not eat, she told her sons to go out and search for food and to not return until they found it. The three sons, wanting to do good, gathered their things and headed out on their mission. These sons, who were my ancestors no less, wandered about for several days without having any luck. Eventually, as if by divine fate, they came across an open field with exactly 3 watermelons growing in it. Excited, they grabbed up the watermelons and headed back towards their home. "We have found food," they said. "Mother will be so proud." As they walked home, the oldest son came upon an ant standing on a blade of grass. "Hello," the ant called out. "Can you spare some of the watermelons that you have found? My colony is starving and close to the point of death." "No," the oldest son said. "My mother has need of this." Undeterred, the ant then turned to the middle son and asked the same question, and the middle son gave the same reply. Then the ant turned to the youngest son and asked his question. The youngest son had compassion on the ant and gave the ant his watermelon. The ant thanked the man and promptly took the food back to his starving colony. The 2 older brothers chastised him and said that since he had given away his food, he could not share their watermelons when they returned home. Sad, but accepting his decision, the youngest son went home and continued to starve. After a few days, the 2 watermelons were gone, and the family was starving again. Not knowing what to do, they all resolved to lie down in their home until they died. Just as death crept upon them, they heard a noise outside the door. When they went to investigate, they saw a line of ants that extended for 100 feet. Each ant was holding food, and they were being led by the ant who had been given the watermelon by the youngest son. "Hello," the ant said. "It was I who put those 3 watermelons in the field as a test. We stored plenty of food before the famine hit, and we determined that we would only share our food with those who would share with us. So, for your kindness towards my colony, here is enough food to keep you alive. Do with it what you will." The youngest son happily accepted the food, and he began to ration it out to his family and the other villagers. In this way, he saved many from death. And from that point on, everyone in the village realized that it was better to do good towards others and work together with each other instead of being selfish. And so, the morning motivation of today is the ant and the 3 brothers. God made mankind to work together with each other and the animals, and it is when we work together that we can all survive and thrive. At times, we can have it so hard in life that we begin to turn selfish and inconsiderate. However, being selfish is only a temporary fix. Why? Because you will eventually reach the limits of what you can do for yourself. At some point, you will need to depend on someone else to survive. So, it makes more sense to begin by being considerate, because this is how God designed it to be. So today, regardless of how difficult life is for you, continue to help others, continue to be considerate, and continue to do good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning.